You love me?
As a sister.
I mean, I love the land. I mean, I guess you are the land.
Yeah.
This is confusing. I don't like this.
I love the lay of your land.
Hello, and welcome back
Hey.
to Dumbass Camper 2, Electric Boogaloo. I'm Eric.
I'm Travis, and I was going to also make that joke.
Yeah. We're lame.
Never seen that movie, but every time I say the number 2,
Yeah.
can't help it.
Whoa, take it easy, lady.
This is assault. Oh my god, do you know how unethical this is? Yeah, almost as bad as arson. Want to report it?
Oh.
Oh, 4 is a girl, apparently. That shuts her up.
Oh.
I'm not going to lose any sleep because I dangled my slice of authority over these idiots. Not now.
3 and 4 are female.
I think 1 and 4.
Really?
Yeah, because his girlfriend is no number.
Oh. Okay.
It's very confusing.
It is.
Just fucking put pictures with them. God! What was rattling in that skull of yours, huh? You a firebug? Is this what gets you off, or are you just stupid? This moron with his ironed-out, wrinkleless brain can only find it in himself to stutter as he shakes a pack of cigarettes bounce around in his breast pocket. That's what I thought. I tug him closer. He swallows, his Adam's apple brushing against my fist. I give him a kiss.
You had me at protege.
Listen here, you little shit. Finally, he breaks
Kick his
out
ass.
of his catatonic state and struggles to pull away. This just pisses me off more. See, this isn't even me cursing in the first minute.
Yeah, can't help it. The game did it.
I snatch the lit cigarette from his mouth and crumple it up in my hand. I said, listen!
His girlfriend would be like shoving her off. There'd be like
Oh, yeah,
big
there'd be
cat
hair
fight right
pulling.
now.
Yeah. The cigarette singes my palm. I hardly feel it thanks to the adrenaline. Maybe this is what finally puts the fear of me into him because he gasps audibly. The last of the smoke wisps out of his mouth. She's fireproof, oh god! Do you know how sick I am of this? How often I have to sit by and watch people like you destroy good things? Does it even register? Is it some kind of game? Yes. My throat clenches and my eyes sting with tears. I blink it away, but my unclouded vision only shows my fist clenching his shirt. There's an awkward silence as his friends glance away. Even he starts to wince, but I only grip tighter.
Oh god, we're in a game?
Matrix! What gives you the right to burn the last few pieces of dignity this scared husk of rock has left? Scarred. Sorry.
It is a little scared.
Yeah.
Yosemite.
I know her.
Yeah.
To raise any proof that we were once humble enough to live and breathe and die with the world we get dropped into before we got so tied up with ourselves we felt this urge to make a distinction.
Dude, I have no idea what you're talking about.
You're going way over my head right now. His eyes swoop up above me and linger there. Answer me!
Boobs.
Tell me I'm not just a bandage for your arrogance.
I was just trying to start a campfire with a goddamn cigarette, okay?
See, I thought Dumbass Camper 2 was the one you grabbed. I don't think they're keeping track of who is who. He's number 1 now because he's the one in front of you.
Well, I mean, that could have been his girlfriend saying that she...
Oh, maybe.
Who knows?
A bird calls. For a moment, all I hear is the wind. Tears fall absent-mindedly from my cheeks. A campfire with a cigarette. 4 years of pent-up anger, forgotten passion, frustration, and confusion. It all comes rocketing out of me as I swing my fist at his face.
Oh,
A hand
shit.
grips my arm before I can connect. Superman!
That's enough, Eve.
I spin around, seething with fury. Yosemite stares down at me, a little worse for wear, but tall and straight like a sequoia. She towers over the campers. They look like shrubs in comparison.
She just punches them in the face.
Let me!
You've already chewed them out. They were just about to leave anyway.
Her voice is stern and certain. She scans the group of campers, her steely gaze punctuated by the residue of sweat that sticks to her cheeks. Yeah, you chewed them out, but, I mean, they set fire to a national park.
Right. Yeah,
They need a little more than a slap on the wrist.
Yeah.
They each give an affirming nod. The kid in the green jacket wiggles out of my death grip, and the whole lot of them scramble further into the camp. Why the hell would you do that? They're just gonna I white out. Oh.
Oh, okay.
She envelops...
She stabs me in the back.
Yeah. Oh, God. She envelops her arms around me, then pulls me in for a hug. My hat blows off. It's the rainbow, like, symbolism.
Lens flare of convenience. Thank you. I needed to hear that.
What? Her voice is a whisper that caresses my ear.
You've done enough, at least for today.
I've done enough? I hear that and go limp. Over her shoulder in the thick of the woods, I can see the cabin, nestled under the pines like a forgotten paradise. The citrus smell of lemongrass sticks to Yosemite's jacket. Her skin, while no longer feverish, is warm like an embrace from a blanket. The image of the cabin blurs as my breath shakes. For the first time in maybe 4 years, the tears aren't angry, or frustrated, or confused. Only sad.
Don't be sad.
I can finally let them be
I
sad.
said don't be sad.
I just wanted to protect what I love.
You love me?
As a sister.
I mean, I love the land. I mean, I guess you are the land.
Yeah.
This is confusing. I don't like this.
I love the lay of your land. Yosemite gasps as if her breath has been sucked away. She pushes my head down, pressing it against her shoulder as she strokes my hair. I cry into her jacket, the tears dampening the hide and leather.
You're a fool.
She chuckles, and I can hear the soft grin in her voice.
But maybe we need more fools.
The tears keep coming, so much I think I might choke on them. With each breath I draw and every sob I take, my throat gets tighter. Maybe it's trying to wring it all out after all this time. To be commended like that means more to me than approval, or a pat on the back from Jessie. It's validation. It's acknowledgement. That even if what I'm doing is meaningless, I've still devoted myself to it and suffered. And maybe that suffering isn't entirely worthless after all.
Yay!
The end. And as Yosemite holds me, while the wind howls through the branches and the larks whistle above us, I start to think maybe it's worth it to hold on and suffer for just a bit longer.
This might be the end.
No way.
Tree hugger. You hugged a tree.
Yeah, I don't think it's over yet.
I don't remember her voice at all.
She's just bubbly. She's Misha.
Yeah.
Just listening to all that gives me a headache. How on earth did you find so much trouble on your first date?
You left me here. Jessie's voice pops with static over the headphones. I turn from the radio and back to the girls. Yellowstone dusts the corners, inspecting for even the tiniest speck. Zion rubs Pup's pink potbelly in front of the roaring fireplace.
Oh, God, yeah.
Why would you have a fireplace going right now? Yosemite jots down notes on whatever scrap of paper she can find on a table littered with them. I guess I just have a penchant for it.
Actually, I think she was, like, more sultry. I'm pretty sure I just, like, gave her voice to Yosemite for the most part.
Yeah, they swap
Whatever.
around a lot.
But still, to just stumble on a fire like that.
She says it with a phony curiosity that seesaws with genuine concern. She suspects something, and she's trying to goad it out of me. As sly as ever, Jessie.
I mean, I can see how much of the forest is burnt. For you to put that all out by yourself is unbelievable.
Pretty much impossible.
Well, in any case, I'm just happy you're safe. We got awfully lucky with this one.
Yeah, luck. With all this wind, you better believe we did. Could have been even bigger pain in the neck.
A pain in the neck is still a pain in the neck. Eve, it's still going to be sore when you're hunched over all that paperwork. Ah ha ha, I'm not doing it.
Ha 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 ha, vampires. The first few sentences are so layered with subtext. I'm not sure where my exhaustion for having to write it ends and Jessie's lament for having to read it begins. Yeah, I'll see if I can get around to that.
You have to, or you're fired.
It's your job!
You'll have it for me the next time I visit. Maybe if you're nice to them, someone at the other station will transcribe it for you.
Sunshine beams through her sadistic voice. I can feel the hand cramps already.
But Eve,
The mood turns serious.
are you sure there isn't anything you want to tell me?
Not a thing.
Okay then.
I know about the National Park girls.
Yeah.
She moves on from it, though I'm not entirely sure she's convinced.
She's Nick Fury.
In that case, I'll talk to you tomorrow, and the day after that. And the day after that.
Not clingy much? You really don't have to.
Until I get that paperwork. Oh, but I want to.
I smell a love triangle. Over and out, Jessie. She giggles.
Hee. Over and out, Eve. Ernie, get your grubby hands off my trail mix, you stupid fat ass.
That's what she calls it, her trail mix,
Yeah.
quote unquote. The radio cuts out into static, leaving my ruptured eardrums to recover on their own. I set the headphones aside and turned to see everyone but Yosemite looking at me. I knew it all along. You're just a soft-serve softy.
With a cherry on top.
Yosemite flips the paper over and scoffs.
The pitted kind, maybe. Careful, if you bite down, she'll crack your teeth.
Hardy har. I join her at the table and collapse into my chair. Zip it, or next time I'll let you actually burst into flames.
It was just a fever. I would have been fine, eventually. I mean, I don't think that's how it works.
Like that makes any sense. What if there's an actual campfire, or lightning strikes a tree? What happens then, huh?
What did I tell you about linear thinking? If this truce is going to continue, you're going to need to expand to the abstract.
You trying to get me to drop acid with you? Your existence is plenty enough abstract for me already. Yosemite pauses over her work.
There's plenty of mushrooms outside. They're somewhere around my shoulder, which I think it's right over there.
It's actually my foot fungus. She looks up and smirks. I smirk back. Who knows? It might be fun to have someone around to spar with. At the very least, she's more engaging than any camper I've ever torn apart. This girl bites back.
A little bit.
Just nibbles. All right, everyone, listen up. Yellowstone and Zion stiff into attention. Pup rolls over onto his pup butt. This does seem like an ending.
Yeah. What?
If you're bunking here, I want this place to stay immaculate. Last thing I want to deal with after clocking out is a pigsty. You're all my slaves now.
Yellowstone will handle it. She can start cooking for one more, too.
I'm
pregnant.
What's in your mouth? Get that out of your mouth. Damn kids always picking stuff up and sticking it in their mouth.
I found this in the dumbass camper's pocket.
That's so mean, guys. How can you just sail me up the river like that?
Oh, that reminds me. What are you going to do with those campers, Miss Eve?
I've already killed them. Flip their lids?
Make them apologize?
Take them out back?
Shoot them in the face? Have them pinky swear not to do it again?
Anything but that. None of the above. I'm letting them off the hook. If I'm lucky, they'll get picked off by a killer in the woods. Otherwise, everybody gets one free pass.
Whoa, man, I'm flying!
Both look shocked, but after glancing at each other, they shrug. Pups trots over and curls up at my feet.
Now that's funny.
What is it this time?
Scratch my belly.
For someone who doesn't care, you sure have put a lot of energy into it. The end.
Yep. Hey!
We did it.
All right.
Sweet.
It really
National
did
Park.
seem like it was like wrapping up the first episode.
Cabin fever.
All right. So that was pretty quick and painless.
Thanks, Scion Santeria. And Satchley.
That's like a cool name.
It is.
I wonder if that's their real name.
And Murina.
I doubt that's their real name.
Badriel.
That sounds like an enemy on like Devil May Cry or something.
Triple Distress and Top
Top
Hat.
Hat. Toppy Topperson. Putauto. Sarah Essel Fortui. What?
What?
It's too long for a nickname.
That's a music name. Well, this was fun.
Yeah. That was a nice little break from Katawa.
Yeah, now let's play more Katawa.
Of course.
For all the Katawa peeps. And ourselves.
Of course, the ones who actually stuck around and didn't bail when we stopped playing Katawa for like a month.
Yin Yang voices.
Actually, I think everybody.
John Wesley. Go! New from Niantic.
The cast.
Oh, right, they had actual voices.
Yeah.
They're
I
probably
just
way better at it
turned
than
them
we
all off.
were.
Oh, I'm sure, but that kind of defeats. What, are we going to just sit here and listen to it?
Yes.
Yeah, Zion, dumbass camper girl. Yeah, if they would have named them girl, we
Right,
maybe would have
yeah.
voiced them better.
Pussy, yeah, okay.
Pup was Zion. The director was Pup.
Take these broken wings
And learn to
to fly again.
So, we should, like, actually see what they sound like and see if we were even remotely close.
Okay.
That'd be pretty fun.
How much time do we got left in this episode?
Oh, I mean, it's done. But...
Okay, well, hang on. Special thanks, National Park Service, blah, blah, blah. This is probably almost
Oh,
over.
actually, no, it's not. It's kind of a short... It's
Yeah,
like
well,
spot
we'll go
on.
back and I'll
Yeah.
just quick skip through. Any
Someone's singing right
resemblance
now.
to actual events or locales or persons, living or dead, is entirely coincidental.
Aw.
That's not coincidental.
So
Your
they're-
characters are modeled after locales, like real locales. That's not coincidence.
They are only kind of fiction.
I mean, the girls themselves aren't real.
Right.
But the places you are at are real places.
Ruining my dreams. Now I don't want to become a park ranger.
I'm sorry, none of your waifus are real, and if they were real, they wouldn't want to date you.
One of them does.
Why are you gonna kick me when I'm down?
Yeah, jeez.
Oh, what is this?
Oh, it's you.
Howdy-o, campers, and welcome to me and Zion's first Fireside chat.
All right,
What is this, like Sonic Says?
We're going back to the JFK days.
Hello, it's very nice to be here.
Today we're going to do our gal Eve proud and talk about the history of the National Park Service.
If somebody tries to touch you in a way that you don't like, find an adult. That's no good. Before Yosemite finds out we took her books, I hope.
Oh my god, I have to learn things now? Oh, don't be square, cutie. We got this. It all started back in the 10th century when Leif Erikson...
Ugh, that's a little too far back, Yellowstone.
Yeah, it was...
I don't want to
It
learn
was
stuff.
Teddy Roosevelt, wasn't it? Oh, Columbus and his pilgrims then.
I don't think that's quite right either. It's a good guess, though.
The
Oh, wait, did I just read yours? Or
No, I
The
don't think
National
so.
Park Service actually has its roots in the years following the
I'm pretty sure that's Yellowstone reading that.
Yeah, her mouth's open.
founding of the United States.
That was really confusing.
I guess I know everything now. In 1790, after getting permission from Congress, President George Washington obtained the land near the Potomac River to build a new capital city.
This is definitely Yellowstone.
I don't think so. I think it is supposed to be
All
Zion.
right.
The city was named Washington, D.C., and the plan was for it to have a lot of really pretty parks and monuments.
But that all went to shit. Like the Lincoln Memorial?
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
A little too soon, but yeah, you're on the right track. These places were called the National Capital Parks, and they laid really important groundwork.
Whoa, so the Park Service is old as dirt, huh?
Not really. There's still a ways to go before the actual Park Service. What happened? What happened? I thought you read the book.
I did, but without pictures, all those words just make me so drowsy.
Oh. Well, I guess I can explain, if that's okay.
Oh god, how long is this?
It's probably
Knock
like
our
really,
socks
really
off.
long.
I'll try.
Everybody in for the long haul? This episode's gonna be long
Yeah,
because we're learning
strap in.
things.
For a long time, most parks were run by different groups. No one really thought about preserving land until people started looking to settle in the West.
I remember what happens now. Whole bunch of hippies got misty-eyed and started thinking about how they could keep the land from getting stomped on.
No, that was Woodstock.
Those are called Native Americans, you racist!
One of whom was...
George
Yeah,
Harrison?
nailed it. No.
Catlin! George Catlin! Woo!
Woody Harrelson.
Yeah, good job, Yellowstone. George Catlin was an artist and writer. He lived with Native Americans and was one of the first outside of their tribes to paint Plains Indians in their day-to-day lives.
While he was kicking back in South Dakota, he realized we'd be in a lot of trouble unless humans put their heads together.
Not unless,
By some great protecting policy of government in a magnificent park, a nation's park containing man and beast in all the wilderness and freshness of their nature's beauty.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke! That
Son
was the
of a-
craziest thing that's ever happened to
Son of a
me.
bitch. We're almost to my favorite part.
It's my favorite part, too, because in 1861, the United States Congress appointed the geologist Ferdinand Hayden to lead an expedition to Yellowstone's region of Wyoming.
Hey, that's me! That's me!
Yeah, huh? And he thought
No shit.
He thought you were so pretty that when he came back, he asked Congress to make you a national park.
Aw, he should have gone further south if he wanted to find a real cutie.
Oh, he went further south. Anyway, it was in 1872 when President Ulysses Grant finally signed a bill that set aside 2.2 million acres of Yellowstone as a public park. So if you think about it, you're the first national park.
Jiminy Cricket, I'm old as dirt.
She's the oldest.
The Antiquities Act of 1906 made it possible to protect more areas as parks and monuments, but they were run by different departments. It was confusing. So on August 25th, 1916, the National Park Service was founded.
Ah yes, the best holiday after Arbor and Earth Day.
It would take a while before it got the power it has today.
Executive Order 6166.
Oh, God! Yay,
Kill all the Jedi.
You remembered again. From then on, everything was under strict control by the Department of the Interior.
And they've been yanking our chain and screwing us over ever since.
Damn straight. You sound like Miss Eve. It's scary.
That's 'cause I heard her grumble something about it earlier. She talks some mean jive, let me tell you.
Yellowstone, why aren't my books arranged alphabetically?
The jig's up. Run! Well, would you look at that? We're all out of time. Catch you next time, campers. And remember to love our parks.
A little rough sometimes.
In a consenting way.
Yeah. Oh, great.
Oh my god. Okay. Real quick before this episode ends.
That was kind of amazing. All right, I guess we'll have to like turn the TV
Yeah, we're gonna
up
have to turn
so
our
we can
TV
hear
so
it.
we yeah. All right. Let's just load so we can hear everybody's voice. We'll
Yeah,
just load this last
sure.
2 episodes ago or whatever.
Drunk already, kids? Well, you don't get narrator.
You don't get a narrator? That's stupid.
I don't know.
Friends of yours?
Oh,
No.
yep,
Oh.
there they are.
God, no.
We're not even close.
No.
They're on the job where I don't have to deal with those hellspawn. Tracking their carbon footprint in here is a day well spent.
That's not how I would have pictured her sounding
No.
at all.
That's what I thought.
I mean, she's kind of sultry.
She seems kind of normal, or
Yeah.
like what we got, yeah.
But I was wrong
So we
about
kind of skip forward to
Okay, that's fine.
Last-
Yellowstone and
the only. No, I've. You're right.
Mashing. Come on.
oh. Scroll back.
A fever?
A fire.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah,
I'm a
I mean,
little
it's
too
not as
high-pitched.
high-pitched, yeah.
Don't move. You'll make it worse.
Yeah, she doesn't have a southern drawl.
Nope.
I mean, I didn't think she actually would. Ooh.
Hey, I was actually pretty close on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I was playing something out in my head.
Oh yeah, okay. Letting out a pain groan.
Yeah.
Now, it seems like she should be southern sounding though.
Not good.
Yeah, the way her text is written.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How far is it?
Yeah, I mean it's pretty. I just do it a little too high pitched, I guess,
Right.
but whatever.
Get her to the couch.
I want to hear
whatever-
Yellowstone
But
one more
Eve,
time.
we can.
Oh geez,
Talk
she's
for longer.
high-pitched.
Yeah.
Put it out. Put it out.
Yeah, this would have
I when
helped.
I can. Now stay back and quit crying.
That's actually pretty awesome.
What, that their voice?
Just, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're playing alone, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like if I was playing this alone, I wouldn't sit there and talk to myself.
Yes. Well, maybe a little. I think our voice for Yellowstone is better than what they have
Thank you.
because it just fit perfectly.
Yeah.
The southern flair.
She
and
just,
everything.
yeah, she seemed like she needed to have that twang. All right, well,
That was fun. That was fun
That was
times
fun.
had by all. We'll see you guys for episode 2, probably. I would assume.
yeah, well, I mean, we'll see most of them in Katawa next, but we will come back to this
Well,
when
right.
episode 2 releases.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll release while we're doing Ren's route,
Oh, I'm sure.
and then we can do that one, and then we'll do Lily's route, and then we'll finish out NPG.
Hooray!